Time management, that is our topic of discussion today. How to manage our time. So let me manage my time of talking to you. If I'm a good manager of time, so then I will be able to use my this time in a productive way. Time management means that we should understand what is time and what is management, and then how we can manage time. So time definition of time is quite complicated. It seems very easy, that time, but when we go in a philosophical or scientific way, so then it is very difficult to define time. We have two definitions of time which are very important. One is the Newtonian time by the famous scientist Newton, and he says that time is one dimension and in which the events occur in a sequence. The things are going on, and those things which happen, those happen in time, in a sequence, and this sequence may be apparently irreversible. So far we don't have time machine, so we can't go to our past and we can't go to future. We are now here, present, and time controls us, so all the things do not happen at the same time. Like I'm talking to you, so my time does not permit me that at the same time I may also eat, I may also sleep. When we say God, that is beyond time and space, so God doesn't sleep. God does so many things at the same time. So many things occur at the same time. But for me, I'm a human being, I'm a creature, so my time controls me. The same thing, many things cannot happen at the same time. We have to wait. For example, somebody tells you, can you come and see me? And you say, no, I don't have time. So what does that mean? That this going there, I can't do it at that particular moment. Another approach to time is that time is one of the intellectual structure. Like we have three fundamental intellectual structures: time, space, and numbers. So time is a phenomena in which the human beings compare events. The events are compared: earlier, later, now, tomorrow, today. But this time is not like a container in which the things are happening, the things are occurring. So in modern physics, again we say that time is relative. Time is not absolute. And in the time management, this is a very important concept, that time, there are two kinds of time: real time and clock time. Clock time is 24 hours, and then we have minutes, and each minute has 60 seconds. So this is clock time. And in physics, in the classic physics, we measure this time. And the other time is real time. Real time is relative. We create real time. Real time is mental. It is in our mind. And when we create something, so we can manage it. I can do nothing with the clock time. 24 hours, I can't make it 25 hours. If it is 6 p.m., so I can't make it 7 p.m. I can't. It is impossible. So I can't manage the clock time. The clock will go according to its own minutes and hours and seconds. So how I can manage my time, that is the real time. If I am sleeping and another person is not sleeping, so that person might have done a lot of things. And what I have done, that is just sleeping. So I can manage my real time, because this time I create. And when we create something, we can manage it. This is my own thing. But clock time I can't manage. The people who say that I will sleep less and I will eat less and I will gain time. No, this is a very, very wrong approach. We must listen to our body, because if we need sleep, we must sleep. That time is for sleep. That time is not to study, to read, or to perform some duty or to do some job. Now, that will be a very, very wrong approach. Our body needs 7 to 8 hours sleep. That is must. You can't compromise on that. So this is a very interesting phenomena that Einstein, for example, or Gandhi, or Jinnah, or Iqbal, or many great people, they got the same clock time, the same 24 hours, but they did a lot of things. While other people, maybe an illiterate person in 60, 70 years of life, cannot write his name. He is illiterate. He doesn't know how to write and how to read. So what happens that one person does so much in the same clock time and the other does very less? This is called time management, because management is to give utility to our resources. Resources may be financial resources, human resources, natural resources, and time as a resource. So when we give more productivity to our time, then this is called time management. Limited resources, the time is limited. Time is life. Life is time. Because life, the life that I'm a living person, so my life is because I have time. Life is the interval between the two stages of timelessness and spacelessness. Before our birth, there was no time. And after our death, there will be no time and there will be no space. So this life is basically time. So how I can get more productivity out of the available source of time, this is called time management. And how we can do it? We can do it in a creative way, not in a mechanical way. We cannot do like hours that from 6 to 7 p.m. I'll be in washroom and then I will be changing clothes and then I will be going to my office or I will be going to my school or university. No, that is a very, very wrong approach of time management. Time management is that when you with less exertion of your energy, you get more results. And that is called smart working. Working smart, not working hard. Okay? Efforts in the right direction. You utilize your time, you get a lot of results, but at the same time, you are not like tired or bored or this is not a kind of monotony or something very tedious. No, you enjoy. You enjoy the things. And when you understand the secret of happiness, when you are a happy person, so your each and every moment that will become a day and the day will become a month. Then, for example, a person has $10 and another person has $100. Maybe if you utilize your $100 in a proper way, you can get more income as compared to a person who has more money, but he or she is going to waste that money. So wasting time is when we don't utilize the time in a proper way, when we are not happy. When we do things like an animal, we don't enjoy. We are not conscious of our time. So when we are conscious of the time and when we know what we are doing, so then we get proper results. Now, multitasking, doing many things at the same time, is not a good thing. We must single out and we must immerse ourselves in one activity at one time. Solitary timing. For example, we are preparing for an examination, so we should not think in totality. Oh, what will happen to my examination? I have to do a lot of things, and yeah, that kind of stress. You should manage your stress by solitary approach. Solitary approach is that you try to focus on one item and then you utilize your full attention, because cognition, our mind, is also a resource. That is called attention management. What to what thing we should give more attention, priority. That is in the Eisenhower, the famous American president, his formula, that is Eisenhower formula of time management, that uh, important is not urgent and urgent is not important. We must differentiate between important and urgent. So the urgent things are usually not important, and to tackle the urgent things, we are personally involved and we do those things quickly, rapidly. And important things take time. So there is a 20 and 80% formula, that more urgent things we can do in 20% time, and then the important things we should give 80% of our time, and then we can manage, we can get the results. So time management is that with less resources you get more benefits, and this is the definition of economics. We have factors of production: land, labor, capital, organization. So in organization, that is management. So how we can utilize our time as a resource, then we are good managers in an optimum way. More results, but utilizing less time. Quality, not quantity. We may be doing some work, or we may be reading or studying for long, long hours, but the result may not be the same. Some people, they in very less time, they achieve a lot of things. So that is time management. Now when you have like at your disposal 1 hour or 2 hours, so that things if you enjoy and you immerse yourself, if you go inside that thing and you make it like part of your personality, you reach to the stage of understanding, so then you won't like feel that I did not get anything. There are some psychological disorders, which are the attention deficit disorders. Some people, they are hyperactive, they want a lot of attention, they do a lot of things just to be busy. No, all the time one should not be busy. You must know how to say no. I can't, I don't do it. When you are in a particular project or you are preparing yourself for an important examination, so everybody must know that you are on a special project and there should be no distractions. The people should not disturb you. If they are sincere, so they will understand that you are an important mission. You must announce it, tell everybody, lock in yourself inside a place, lock in, that you must focus on your total energy on that particular goal that you want to attain. Everybody must know, your family, your friends, everybody, that I have an important project. So one of the important concept of time management is that when you utilize your time to attain, this is called domino effect time management. That when you for example, you are preparing for an examination or you're writing a book, so while focusing on writing your book, it may take the whole resources of time that you have. But after publishing that book or after qualifying that examination, then your time is properly utilized and then you have a lot of other possibilities to spend your time. So wasting time is killing yourself. Killing. That is a murder. You are murdering yourself if you are wasting your time in something that you don't enjoy. There is no productivity because time is relative. Sometimes time flies quickly, fast, and sometimes it drags on. So if you are a prisoner, for example, in a jail, so for you, one day is like 1 month and no productivity. You do nothing. Maybe, yes, you can read books and other things, but liberty, that is so important. You can't enjoy your time in that closed place. And sometimes time flies if you are like traveling or you are in a happy mood or you are doing something that you like. So time flies. So the same time, the same clock time, but you are feeling it in a different way. That's why we say that time is relative, time is not absolute. So please don't control your clock time in a mechanical way by writing notes and making timetables and schedules and calendars and diaries and these things. This is not good. Your each and every moment must be utilized in a proper way, and the proper way is happiness. You must feel happy. When you feel happy, you may please watch my other lecture on happiness, that what is happiness. Happiness is a 24 hours phenomena. It is not that you are happy today and tomorrow you are not happy. It is a kind of personality. All the times you should be happy. And success is only 10% of happiness. The goal is happiness and success is only 10%. So time management is that when you have, for example, your kids or your family, or you have to do a lot of things, so do those things which are inevitable, like the unavoidable things. You can't avoid sleep. You must sleep. You have to eat. Okay, that is your diet. You can't survive without that. But sometimes we are spending time or wasting time, the resource of time. Time is money. We are wasting, we are squandering like your notes of money, like we are throwing it away in non-issues. Like a female, like a lady, lot of time doing makeup in artificial way, destroying the skin by those chemicals and creams and those things. No need. Be natural, be simple, be happy. Don't waste hours and hours preparing yourself in the morning and in the afternoon. So that is totally waste of resources. Don't waste your resource. Time, as I said, that is your resource. So you must keep in mind that if you are wasting your time, so you are wasting your life. Please, that is something which is not understandable. You must try to understand that time is very, very important. This is the most important aspect that we have in life. And as I said, that some people, they are perfectionist. They try that the things must be in a perfectionist way. But perfectionism, that is not perfect. Okay, we must be realist in our approach. If we want to get each and every result, that is not possible. So don't be perfectionist. And time management is to making your habit and to enjoy each and every moment. That is important. That is so much important that you can create your real time. You can expand. You can like maybe you are 30 years old, but you can do things up 200 years. You can't change the clock time, but you can change the real time, as already I said. One of the important technique, that is buffer time. Buffer time is that when you are like tired, so 30 minutes and 5 minutes, that is a formula. That is a very important Pomodoro. I will discuss in the comments one of the technique, that is Pomodoro. So Pomodoro is that when you 30 minutes work and 5 minutes rest or walk or meditation or yoga or any other interesting activity. So you regenerate your energies. And then we have the Pareto analysis, that, as I already discussed, that is 80% and 20%, that we should understand what thing is important and what thing is not important. So these are some of the techniques that we should understand while we are managing our time. As I earlier said, please, time is life. Okay, dedicate yourself. And when you dedicate, so feel happiness. Okay, don't make those diary and other things and cutting time from your meal time or your dinner or your lunch time or your sleep time. No, for me the ideal formula, that is like 24 hours. We have 8 hours sleep, 8 hours study or duty or anything, and 8 hours we for your social kind of activities, family and those things. But if you are a student and you are preparing for an exam, so then 8 hours sleep and 12 hours study. And if you have a job also, so please take leave if you have some important task to do, or try that your job hours may be reduced, because time management is not just doing chores or those things which are not very important in your life. The things must be productive. If there is no result, so you should not do those things. Social media, TV, no. If social media like Facebook, it helps you in obtaining your goals, then that is great. But if it is just to see somebody else pictures and sharing posts and kind of lethargic activity, so that is not good. Procrastination, that is the enemy of time. That is the killer of time. When we procrastinate, when we postpone things, not today, tomorrow, not now, tomorrow. No. The only time, the only real time is present. And present is now, right now. Okay? When we say now or never. So now or never means that this is the time, this is the moment. Past is past. We can't control. In future, we don't know what will happen. So why not I enjoy this moment? Why not I utilize this moment which is available to me? If I don't utilize this moment, so I'm not a good time manager. So the purpose of my videos are just, that is the main purpose, is to sensitize, to create awareness, to touch some important topics. It doesn't mean that I can cover the whole subject in a 20 minutes or 25 minutes video. We need to discuss a lot of things, because every human being has a special situation. You might have got some problems, which those problems may be of your past. So now present is in your control. And if you want to see your future also in your control, so control your present. Because if this present is in your control, so you have to control your consciousness. Then your future also will be in your control. That is controlling time, managing time, administering time. That is your goal. If your present is okay, so this present will become past. So your past will be also splendid. That will be gorgeous, marvelous. And then your future automatically, because the same present, if we are saying future, so the future will be coming again present. So moment, this now, right now, here, today, not tomorrow. So we must avoid procrastination and enjoy things, please, not to take it as a burden. Understanding things. Okay, time flies if you are happy, otherwise it drags. It is not that much happy. So to summarize my tips of time management, please, each and every moment, that is a trust. Okay, we are part of this whole time and space machine, and the day we die, there will be no time and there will be no space. Although soul never dies, soul is timeless and spaceless, the same like God is no time and no space, but we human beings, so far, our mind and our body and soul, we have time. We are prisoners of time. Okay, we can't go out of this the limits. So why not we utilize the resources? For example, you have a limit, so why not to expand that limit? Why not to get more benefit out of that limit? So if you have some particular situation that you can't manage your time, so then we will discuss those in comments. Please share your particular things. Time management is a really interesting phenomena, and there are so many theories of time management, but the best theory is that you each and every moment right now, if it is beneficial, if you are doing something useful, so it means that you are a good time manager. Don't do those notes and diary kind of things. Don't cut things from your sleep and from your dining or your lunch and breakfast. No, enjoy those things. Sometime meditation. Okay, make yourself fast runner. If you are fast, you can cover the same distance, which is distance management or space management. If you want to go to from one point to another point, so you can fly or you can walk, you can run. Okay, there are so many ways. So the best time manager is that who understands how I can utilize my time as a resource and I can get more and more results. So please discuss your particular situations, and all other friends are also requested that they can comment on the comment of another friend if you have some particular idea, because I am not like a master of everything, and please I need your help that you also put your own experience, contribute in a proper way. And when we contribute, we streamline things, we prioritize things, what thing is urgent and what thing is important. That is very, very important. And economize. Economics is more benefits with less resources. If you spend like $100 and you spend $10, and if you can get with $10 the result of $100, so why not? Why not efforts in the right direction? Not that we are doing efforts and we don't get the result. So that is called pragmatism. Please read Pragmatism, which is William James philosophy. Pragmatism, to get that idea is not valid, which we can't materialize, which we can't realize. So this is a very, very interesting topic. Time is money, time is life, time is happiness, time is everything. If there is no time, so there is nothing. The reality is time, and we can create our own time. We can't create clock time, but we can create our own real time. If we understand quality of time, so we can, if we can get more benefits from limited resources, so then we are good time managers. So please, value of time, value addition, that is very important. Not spending hours and hours and getting nothing. No, if you are a good manager, if you can organize, you have a strategy, and you can understand that I can make good decisions, and then I can get my organizational goals or my personal goals in a limited time, and I can get more benefits. So I'm a good time manager. Enjoy things, be happy. Happiness is very, very important. If you are not happy, you are not successful, because success is just 10% of happiness. See you soon. Thank you.